Hey everyone, my name is Dr. Caleb George Hubbard and I am an assistant professor in the Communication Studies department. I use a lot of different techniques in my class, but one of my favorite is called scaffolding. Now in my courses, I do a lot of big projects. Some are big papers, some are big hands-on projects where they have massive presentations or just they submit this big document of something to me. And normally that's really overwhelming to students when they just think about it. So scaffolding allows you to break it into smaller pieces where students not only do not feel overwhelmed, but they're also enjoying the little steps, because that's what we do with big projects in life, right? Is we might have this big project that we have to submit to our boss. It's not a one-time hit where we need to, oh my gosh, it's due at midnight, let's submit it. I mean, sometimes we do that, but what scaffolding allows us to do is break it into these smaller bites where we can have a bunch of different things. One, it makes it not overwhelming to students. Two, it allows us to understand that we can focus on this certain thing and scaffold it by saying, okay, we're going to work on this piece of the puzzle and we're going to talk about this, and students can perfect that. And every time we work on little different pieces, they then build it to their larger final project. It's not just like they're practicing this here and practicing it there and then they have to do something completely different or similar in another way. With scaffolding, they are actually working on the larger piece every single step of the way, and it's all larger pieces to the puzzle. So an example of how I use it is in class we have this big project that they have to create this big portfolio presentation type thing. It ends up being like a 30 to 40 page depending on the student group, but that's a really overwhelming thing. But throughout the weeks I give them class time, and then parts of their homework are where they have to develop different aspects of this portfolio, and they are turning in like 3 pages or just a little page here, this little thoughts or their notes. And by the end of it, they then are told, okay, put it together and look at it as a whole. And then they look at it and then they just have to make small adjustments. So during finals week or close to finals week, they just make these small adjustments and then they turn in this massive thing. And what's great about that is once they turn in this big thing, they're not only proud of themselves, because that's a big thing that they did and they should be proud, but also in job interviews, on resumes, and all these different things, they can say, I've done stuff like this before, I've done this, I've created these larger documents. And it allows the students to have more confidence, not feel like the project's overwhelming, and then they can submit something and use it as talking points in their future careers to be even better Bearcats after graduation.